Straight in, no fluff. Tottenham Hotspur are officially stuck in the mud, and the crisis just hit a new level of ugly. Roberto De Zerbi's first game in charge ends in a 1-0 defeat to Sunderland at the Stadium of Light, and the Black Cats have just ended a 16-year wait to beat Spurs. April 2010 was the last time these two met, with Sunderland coming out on top, until tonight. The Lily-Whites are still buried in the Premier League relegation zone, and the mud is getting thicker by the minute. Let's paint the picture properly, because this one hurt in all the classic Spurs ways. The away end is packed with hopeful faces, De Zerbi on the touchline looking sharp in his suit, and within 5 minutes the first real chance arrives. Randall Kolo Muani does the hard work, slides a delicious layoff into the box for Richarlison. 6 yards out, keeper committed. The Brazilian has all the time in the world. And what does he do? A tame, first-time poke towards the far corner, like he's afraid of breaking the net. The ball trickles wide, and you can almost hear the collective sigh from every Spurs supporter watching around the world. Same old frustrations, brand new manager. The honeymoon period lasted exactly 5 minutes. From that moment, Sunderland grew into the game like a team that suddenly remembered they were playing at home. Granit Xhaka, yes, the former Arsenal warrior, took control of the midfield like he had a personal score to settle. He was everywhere, dictating play, winning duels, and whipping in dangerous set pieces. He even tried an audacious Olympico corner, that crazy direct from the flag kick that spun viciously towards goal. Antonín Kinský had to be at his sharpest to tip it over the bar. And speaking of Kinský, the Czech keeper looked like an entirely different animal compared to the horror show he put in against Atletico Madrid just a month ago. He pulled off 2 massive saves to deny Brian Brobby from point-blank range after Spurs defenders completely switched off at the back post on a Xhaka free kick. Twice. The marking was criminal, but Kinský kept Spurs in it when they had no right to be. Half-time arrived and Tottenham actually felt hard done by. VAR had given them a penalty for what looked like a stonewall foul on Kolo Muani by Omar Alderete and Luke Onyen, bodies colliding, legs tangled, the lot. The stadium held its breath. The referee pointed to the spot, then snatched it away after a quick check. The away fans were furious, the momentum was shifting, and you could sense Spurs starting to believe. But this is Tottenham Hotspur we're talking about, the kings of heartbreak. Second half kicks off, and Spurs come out flying again. Richarlison nearly nicks one at the near post on a lightning breakaway, but Luke Onyen slides in at the last possible second to hack it clear. Then, around the hour mark, another golden opportunity. Richarlison cuts inside from a narrow angle, should at least force a save, but he underhits it towards the far corner. Weak. And football, in its infinite cruelty, delivered the ultimate punishment almost instantly. Nordi Mukiele, who had been a rampaging menace down the right all night, drifts into the centre and unleashes a shot. The ball takes the wickedest deflection off Mickey van der Ven and loops horribly past Kinský into the net. A total freak goal, the kind only a doomed team concedes. 1-0 to Sunderland. The Stadium of Light erupts. Now the game changes completely. Sunderland, who came into this match as one of only 3 Premier League sides, yet to lose a single game in which they scored first this season, smelled blood and went into total lockdown mode. They weren't giving an inch. Destiny Udogie had to produce 2 moments of pure desperation heroics. First bundling Brian Brobby off balance as he prepared to meet a dangerous cross, then a last-ditch goal line clearance in the 88th minute to keep it at 1-0. The clock ticks into added time. 11 minutes of it. 11. Pedro Porro unleashes a rocket in the 7th minute of stoppage time that looked destined for the top corner. The keeper somehow tips it over. The final whistle blows and that all-too-familiar sinking feeling crashes over the Lily-Whites once again. Let's be brutally honest here. There were flashes of something better before half-time. Better chemistry between the attackers, more intent, more urgency. Kolo Muani and Richarlison were linking up in a way we haven't seen in weeks. But the overriding truth is painful. This squad still looks lost. The defense switches off at the most basic set pieces. The attack creates chances but can't bury them when it matters. And the confidence, it's been sucked dry. De Zerbi has inherited a team that feels like it's been through the ringer for months, and one game hasn't magically fixed the deep-rooted problems. Think about the bigger picture for a second. Spurs are staring at a first relegation in 49 years. 49. The last time they went down was 1977. This isn't just a bad patch. This is potential history of the worst kind. Next weekend's clash against Brighton at home now feels bigger than any of the European finals they've played in the last 7 years. A must-win, a six-pointer in all but name. Meanwhile, Sunderland's hopes of a shock European finish have just received the biggest boost imaginable. They're flying, they're organised, and they've just reminded everyone why the Premier League is the most unpredictable league on the planet. Man of the match was Granit Xhaka, and deservedly so. The Swiss maestro ran the show from midfield, created the best chances, bossed the set pieces, and basically carried Sunderland to 3 massive points. For Spurs fans, this was another night of what-ifs, deflections, VAR drama, and that old familiar pain that refuses to go away. De Zerbi has a mountain to climb. The mud is thick, the wheels are spinning, and the crisis is getting worse by the week. If they don't turn this around fast, the drop is coming, and it's coming hard. Man, if that one left you shouting at your screen, raging in the comments, or secretly grinning because the Premier League drama never disappoints, then hit that like button right now so we know you want more of this raw, no-filter football chaos every single week. Subscribe and smash the notification bell, because the next video is already cooking, and it's going to be even more explosive. We're diving deeper into what De Zerbi actually needs to do to save this sinking ship. Share this with every Spurs fan or hater in your phone. Let's get the football craze family growing bigger and louder. Drop your hottest, most unfiltered take down below. Is this the beginning of the end for Tottenham, or can De Zerbi pull off a miracle escape? I'm reading every single comment, so let's hear it. Until next time, stay glued to the beautiful game, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next one. Keep it crazy out there.